Next in line, please. Hi there. Welcome to Pure Cinema Theaters. My name's Honey. I'll be helping you today. Were you here to see a movie? Okay, wonderful. Do you know which movie you wanted to see? We've got our list up here. Okay, you're not sure? No, that's no problem at all. I can give you a quick rundown of the movies, what they're about, and kind of help you decide what you'd like. Is that okay? All right, perfect. So first we've got Button Man's Enigma. This one has been really popular. It's the opening weekend. It's kind of a mystery movie. It follows a detective on the tail of a criminal stealing buttons, okay? It's a very unique, original movie, and it's been doing really well. So if you like a little bit of mystery, a little bit of thriller, it's not too scary. It is rated PG-13, but you look to be over 13 to me. So you could do that one. We've got two different show times. There's one at 2:15, which you just missed, and then there's one later tonight at 9 o'clock. If you like something a little bit more mysterious, more sci-fi, we do have Secrets of the Starlit Library. This one's been out for a couple weeks already, but it's still performing really well, so you know it's going to be a good movie. This one's about a librarian in the distant stars, in the distant future, sort of like Star Wars, but a little bit more booky, you know what I mean? Exactly. So it's kind of fantastical. I think the effects are really, really great in that one. So if you love practical effects, that's definitely going to be the one for you. We've got 3 times for that. There's going to be one at 4:40, which would probably work. There's one later tonight at 11, and then we have one super, super late at 1:20 tonight, okay? All right, so the next one, this one's a little bit of a scary movie. It is rated R, so it's going to be TrendSync VR Terror, okay? This one is about a dystopian future where the trends control what everyone does. Exactly. It's a little bit of a commentary on our modern culture, but kind of taken to the extreme. Think like Black Mirror. Exactly. So if horror's not your thing, I would skip this one. It is a really good movie, but I know horror is not for everyone. I personally haven't seen it yet, but I've heard some really, really good things about it, okay? And then if none of those interest you, we do have one final option. That's going to be The Sands of Eternity, The Final Tomb. This one's a little bit of a historical movie. It is based on fact, and it's kind of like a historical movie, but it's got some fun, interesting practical effects as well. Yeah, so if you love history, you kind of look like a bit of a history buff, that one's definitely going to be the one for you. Yeah, so for that one, there's going to be one at 6:10, which might work pretty well for you. And then there's going to be one later tonight at 10:05 if you wanted to come back to watch that later showing. So just from those brief descriptions, which one did you think was sounding good for you? Okay. Yeah, not the horror one, all right. Okay. Yeah, the Starlit Library. Yeah, absolutely, we can do that. So I'm just going to need to see your ID just to make sure you're of age, all right? Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's see. All right, you look to be plenty old. Here you go. All right, let's get you checked out for that ticket. So it's going to come out to $5.50, please. Okay, perfect. Out of $10 for you. Just going to open up my cash register. Good. And we'll place this away. And then we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 50 cents for you back. Okay. There's your change. Good, thank you so much. And let me grab you your ticket here. So I'm just gonna get you one ticket. Perfect. And here's that ticket for you. Just be sure to show that to the clerk as you're walking to your theater. If you're seeing the 4:10 showing, you're going to be in theater number 3. It's going to be to your right, 3 doors down, okay? Perfect. So we are a theater that serves meals as well as the regular popcorn and candy. And we've also got a little bit of ice cream for a sweet treat. So I'll just show you what we have and you can just go ahead and tell me what you'd like, okay? All right, perfect. Well, let's go ahead and start with the candy because we all know that's the best part of going to the theater. So we've got a nice mixed bag here. This has a little bit of everything. If you're not sure which candy to get, this one's the best because you get some gummy candies in there, some hard candies too. It's very much a kind of match it bag. So that's a really tasty option. Each candy is going to be $1, just so you know, okay? Then we also have this bag of chocolate spirals. Super tasty, especially if you're a big chocolate lover, okay? Yeah, I get this bag all the time. We get an employee discount here, so this is what I'm always spending my money on. If you're not a big fan of chocolate, though, we do have some other tasty treats. We've got these 2 flavors of taffy, okay? So this one's going to be strawberry flavored, and this one's blueberry flavored. I think this is pretty good movie theater candy because you can kind of take a little piece one at a time. You don't have to just gobble it down all at once. But, of course, if you like to do that, you're absolutely welcome to. So just keep those in mind. If you do like chocolate, though, we have a couple tasty options. So this is going to be like one of those chocolates that you break off the pieces. Another really good movie theater option. You can kind of break off a piece, eat it, eat a few pieces of popcorn, and then break off another piece. So I really like this one too. And we have just a standard classic chocolate bar here. Super tasty, high quality chocolate. We get this shipped in from Japan special, okay? So you know it's going to be super tasty. This one's nice because it has lots of little tiny squares that you can kind of bite off one at a time. Or you can just go the old-fashioned way and chomp right into it. You're not such a huge chocolate fan? Okay, well let me show you what else we have then. So we've got these juicy fruit squares. These are super good for movie theaters. They're already pre-unwrapped in there. So once you get into the packaging, you can just take one square at a time out, okay? Exactly. And there's a bunch of different flavors. There's cherry, raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, kiwi, orange, banana. So a little bit of something for everyone. Exactly. We also have some really tasty, these are like kind of hard candies with a soft center. Exactly, rainbow stars. These are probably one of our most popular movie theater candies because you can just get a few out at a time, snack on those, eat some popcorn, get a little bit of drink too, and then follow it up with some more tasty candies. Yep, so they also come in an array of different flavors here. You can see there's banana, orange, raspberry. We've got lime, blueberry. Exactly, something for everybody. I love candies that have a different array, especially in the dark. It's kind of fun. You pour it out and you don't know which one you're eating. Yeah, it's one of my favorite movie theater candies for that exact reason. We also have some teeny tinies. These are really nice. I wish they were just a little quieter coming out the box, you know? Yeah, they tend to make a little extra noise as you kind of pour them into your hand, but it shouldn't disturb anyone around you at all. So if these are your favorite candies, I would definitely go for them. Yep, these are $1 too. And finally, we have 2 different choices of lollipop. So you can go with this multi-stack one here. It's got raspberry flavor, banana flavor, blueberry flavor, and you can kind of get it all at once when you pop it in your mouth, okay? And then this one's just your classic spiral lollipop. Super tasty, super long lasting. If you want a candy that's going to last you the entire movie, definitely go for this one, okay? Yeah, it is a real treat, especially for only $1. So did any of those candies strike your interest at all? Okay, you do want to go with the rainbow stars. Lovely choice. And anything else to complement it? You did want to go with the taffy. Great choice. Which flavor did you want? The pink one? Okay, let me just grab that for you. All right, here's your pink taffy here. There's your candy, and I'll just set it right here until we're all checked out, okay? So for meals, we have a couple different options. We've got chicken fingers, we've got wraps, we've got a burger. What sounds good to you today? You want to do a burger? Okay. Well, they're made fresh in house, so I'll just go ahead and put my food gloves on here. Good. And you can go ahead and tell me everything that you want on your burger, okay? All right. Perfect. So we'll just go ahead and start with the bun. Are you gluten-free or anything? Okay, perfect. We'll just go ahead and start with that. I always like to put the patty on first. Is that okay? All right, because I can assemble it a different way if you'd like. Okay, we'll just go ahead and do it this way. So just getting that fitted on there tightly. Good. And then for toppings, we could do lettuce. We've got some tomato, a little bit of cheese. We even have some bacon. You want to go for a full stack? Great choice. What order would you prefer it in? We could go burger, tomato, lettuce, cheese. You do want to put the cheese on first, okay? Good idea. That way the cheese kind of melts on that nice warm patty there. Good. And then what would you like to put on top of that? Okay, the lettuce next. Easy. We'll just place that right on top. And then the tomato on top of that. Okay, wonderful. Just gonna set it right on top. Nice and cozy in there. And then the bacon on top of that. Okay, perfect. So we're just going to put this nice thick strip of bacon right on top there. And then we'll follow that up with a top bun. Okay, doesn't that just look tasty? I can't wait to have one of these when I get on my break. So I'm just going to open up this box for you. And we'll place your burger inside, okay? All right. There we go. Just like that. It should stay nice and warm in there for you, okay? Perfect. And then how about some ice cream, soda, some popcorn? Okay, a little bit of everything. Wonderful. I love hearing that. So what kind of drink would you like? We can go ahead and do that first. Okay, let me just fill that up for you. All right, here we are. And I'll just add in your straw right here. Okay, perfect. There's your drink. And then I did want to let you know that the hamburger does come with some french fries if you'd like those as well. Okay, let me get those served up for you. So I'll just get out this little container here. And I'll just add in a few fries at a time, okay? Just nestling them right in there. Good. I'm going to be sure to give you a nice full pack of fries here. Good, just tucking those in. Okay, and the last one right in the center. Okay, so there's your fries. I'll go ahead and set this next to your burger. So you've got some candy, you've got your burger, you've even got your drink, and you said you wanted some ice cream and popcorn as well. Okay, well, let's do the ice cream last so that it doesn't melt. So I'll go ahead and grab your popcorn holder here, and I'll just get you some fresh popcorn popped up for you, okay? All right, hang tight, please. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to get a few pieces of popcorn and just place them in. Good. Try to pack them tightly in. You've got to have enough popcorn for the movie, otherwise why do you even come? And let's see if we can just fit a few more in there. Okay. Good. And do you want any butter on your popcorn? Okay, I'll go ahead and add some. Good. That looks pretty full. So I'll go ahead and add some butter. Okay. So here's your popcorn. I'm going to go ahead and put it with your other food as well. And, oh, don't let me forget, you get some ketchup and mustard packets for your burger and fries, okay? All right, I'll just pop them right on there. And then finally for ice cream, we could do a cup or a cone. I really recommend the cup if you're not sure. It's a little bit more self-contained for the theater setting. Unless you plan to eat it first, then you can go ahead and get that cone because it's not going to make too much of a mess before you get to eat it, okay? All right, well, let's do the cup then. And we have 2 flavors. We've got chocolate or vanilla. Which one would you prefer? You'd prefer some chocolate? Okay, let me get some for you. 1 second. All right, here's your ice cream and a spoon, of course. So I'm just going to go ahead and hand this to you now so you can start eating it before it melts. Okay, wonderful. How's that taste? Good? Okay. Just going to go ahead and remove my gloves. All right. And then let's get your food all rung up for you, okay? So you had 2 candies. That's going to be $2. Okay. And then that popcorn's going to be $2. Is that all right? All right, we'll go ahead and add that on. Coming up to $4. The burger is only $4, which I think is a pretty good deal, and that includes the fries and the drink, okay? All right, perfect. That's going to bring your total up to $9. And then that ice cream is only $2 as well. Okay, perfect. So that'll come out to $11 for you. Is that okay? All right, I'll take that whenever you're ready. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. So we've got 5, 10, 11. Thank you so much for the exact change. I'm just going to put this in my register. Okay. So we've got 10. Good. And then the $1 bill. Okay. All right, well, you should be all checked out. Remember, you're down in Theater 3. Do you need any help carrying this? Okay, I'll just hand it to you then. So here's your candy. You can go ahead and just put it in your pocket or anything. Good. And then which do you want first, the burger and fries or the popcorn? Okay, yeah, let's do the burger and fries first. So here's your fries. All right, good. And then I'll hand you your burger next. Yeah, you can just use one of those trays right there. Perfect. All right, and here's your burger with the ketchup and mustard on top. Good, and then also your drink. I really hope you enjoy this. Super tasty and free refills too. Yeah, exactly. So if you drink this before the movie even starts, just come on back and I'll get it filled back up for you, okay? All right, here you go. Wonderful. And last but certainly not least is your popcorn. And there is extra salt and butter, though I did put a fair amount, so just be sure to taste it first, okay? All right. Well, I really hope you enjoy your movie. I think it's going to be a really perfect movie for you. It is a little long. It's about 2.5 hours, but I think you'll have plenty of snacks to enjoy the whole movie, okay? All right, absolutely. And then free refills on this popcorn too, okay? That's right, it's bottomless popcorn. So here's that for you. All right, wonderful. Well, I'm Honey. If you need anything, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you, okay? All right, well, enjoy your movie, okay? All right, bye-bye.